What's up, guys? Welcome back to Everyday Sports Mania. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a breakdown video of the Baltimore Ravens versus the Buffalo Bills divisional round game. Last night it happened. The Bills did defeat the Ravens 17-3. A relatively close game in the first half. Second half, the Bills went off. So let's get into this video. Hope you guys enjoy. First, I would like to go over the Ravens and the Ravens, they did pretty well, to be honest. I think it was a very good game, and I'll probably be doing these for the Super Bowl and the both conference championship games, and I'll probably do it for the Bucs-Saints game, but I'm not doing it for every game. But the Buffalo Bills, I mean, it was a very low-scoring game. The Bills, of course, the Bills got on the board first 3-0, but a very low-scoring game in general. In the first half, there was only 6 points scored. But I think Lamar Jackson, he looked a lot. He didn't look better. He didn't really look that good. J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards both had the 10 carries and 42 yards. Lamar Jackson, 9 for 34. Tyler Huntley, I didn't watch the whole game, but I remember Tyler Huntley went in at the end and 6 for 13, 60 yards. I think Lamar Jackson just got banged up a little. But I think overall, Lamar Jackson, 14 for 24, 162 yards, 1 and 0 touchdowns, but 1 interception. And then I really think the key to this game was really the run game for the Ravens. I don't think they really got the pass involved early. Really, no one on that team really dominated in the receiving game. Marquise Brown had 87 yards, which is impressive. J.K. Dobbins had a lot of yards as well. But I really think that the Ravens need to play better. And I think the Ravens will. They never really do well in the playoffs. But I definitely think it was a good game, and I think the Ravens, the one problem with Lamar Jackson is his throwing game, and his throwing game hasn't been dominant. We all know in 2019 he threw 36 touchdowns. It just hasn't been the same for him this year, as he really honestly hasn't looked good. This is his second week in a row. This is, I think, his third game in a row with less than 3 touchdowns. But he threw the one pick. Tyler Huntley looked pretty good. And then Josh Allen, another very good game from him. I mean, he didn't throw a ton of touchdowns. He didn't throw any interceptions. He didn't even throw a ton of yards. Only thrown at 206 yards. He threw 1 touchdown, 23 for 37. And then he ran the ball pretty well. He didn't run the ball at all good. He kind of flopped on that one hit, as if anyone remembers. He was rolling out, and he threw the ball, and someone pushed him, and he flopped. But T.J. Yeldon and Devin Singletary were the 2 running backs. Zach Moss did not get involved. But they really couldn't get the run game going very well. I don't think the Bills played that good of a game, to be honest. I think the Bills didn't play any better than the Ravens. I think the Bills were just able to I think the Bills just did much better on offense and on defense. And then, of course, we also saw Stephon Diggs. This man is easily a top 3 receiver in the league. Getting another 100-yard game, 8 receptions and a touchdown, 106 yards. Great job from him. No one really else. I mean, John Brown, 62 yards. Cole Beasley, they didn't really get going. Cole Beasley didn't really get going. He didn't get any catches. Him and Gabriel Davis, I do not think played. Dawson Knox and Devin Singletary. But I truly wasn't impressed. I think both teams need to play better. And I think definitely if the Bills want to advance and if the Bills want to beat the Chiefs or the Browns, they got to play much better. But overall, I think it was a pretty decent game. The Ravens had more yards overall with 340, and then the Bills had 220 passing yards. Ravens had more rushing yards. Really key for the Ravens was 150 rushing yards, which is very impressive, and that's what the Ravens have done this year to win. They really haven't done anything else, and it was even pretty much other than that. First downs, the Ravens 19, Bills 17, and then both of them had 4 punts. And then third down efficiency, 7 for 17 for the Ravens, 4 for 13 for the Bills. I think was key also. The Ravens went for fourth down conversions twice. They were 0 for 2, and then the Ravens. The fact that Justin Kicker missing that key field goal. If you love basketball, you could consider it. He bricked it, but it doinked off. And Bears fans know a lot about missed field goals in divisional round in the playoffs. But interceptions, and then time of the possession, the Ravens had the ball much longer. So I think if you consider it, it's kind of odd to think that the Ravens lost to the Bills when you look at it, because the Ravens kind of had more yardage in every single category. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be doing a Buccaneers Bills game probably tonight. Buccaneers Saints game recap. I may do a Chiefs Browns one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was the 1 year anniversary, I could say, of Everyday Sports Mania. We've been a channel for 1 year, January 10th, 2020 we started. So the first birthday for Everyday Sports Mania. Hopefully we can have a lot more birthdays. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below your thoughts on this game, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.